Trinidad and Tobago are opposition here in the 4-day competition and a very important game. Both teams coming off a win. Leeward Islands starting off incredibly well with a 6-wicket win over the Jamaica Cricket Club. We bowled them out for 283. They were a lot of starts in that innings and no one really kicking on to the big score. But top scoring, Simon, 62. Mahaba, 55. Shumba, 51. Muhammad, 46. 3 for 57 on debut for Mitchell and 30 very tight overs. 3 for 63 for Marley, 2 for 35 for Giddens, and 2 for 70 for James. So we got through to 399 off the back of some very solid work. Andrew, 93 not out of 201 deliveries, first class specialist. Mitchell took the game on with Jamaica, 73 out of 72, 11 fours and a 6. Powden Paul with a very solid 82, and 55 at the top for Foster. Made them really work. O'Dean Smith, 3 for 65, 3 for 100 for Brian, and 2 for 133 for Thomas. 258 all out. Again, another innings where a lot of players got starts and no one kicking on. That was a credit to our bowlers. Chad Peters, 3 for 42, 3 for 54 for Mitchell. Another Mitchell coming through the Leeward Islands ranks. That is incredibly good. Really happy with the performance. And we got through to 145 before. Lost 3 early wickets. And then Foster and Andrew steadied the ship. Foster, 76 of 142 deliveries, 5 fours and 2 sixes. Winning in the last session. They are a very important win to start off the campaign. We've got to play good throughout the 5 games. It's a short and fast competition. Going to keep the same team. Cooper's in magnificent form. Do I bring him in? I think we bring him in. I think we bring in for Carson Murray. Bring Cooper in at 4. Captain will be pretty much Andrew. No, Jamal Brown. We'll give Jamal Brown the captaincy. Carson Murray, just a wee bit out of touch, really, with his form. Though Cooper is a bit of a letdown at times. I'm going to stick with Carson Murray. Cooper's got to show consistency for a while before he gets picked. Same team's going to be as last time. Keep a familiar team going. Conditions are going to mean we bat first and try to set a score. Josh Little, interesting pick for Trinidad and Tobago. Edge gets it away for 4 as Foster. Foster has been dropped. Little getting it into very good channels early on. Just want the team playing with confidence. This is good from Foster. That's just another good opener on the books, really. Like, this Leeward Islands team's looking very strong. They're 50 over in 4-day squads. Shot again, a good cricket stroke. That is 4. 33 without loss. Want to set something big on Trinidad and Tobago. Maybe bat once, hopefully, and put enough pressure on to get the result. Ramdeen. Interesting, Ramdeen gets hit away for 4. Samuel Ramdeen, a very interesting player, Ramdeen. He was part of the Leeward Islands Cricket Club for a wee bit. Handy. Just filled in a gap while we had players away, but he's sort of thrived at Trinidad and Tobago, and he's sort of done a wee bit of jobs elsewhere as well. Brian Charles, 32 years of age. Very much a first-class specialist. Brown is out. He'll go for 19 off 48, so very quiet start the campaign there for Jamal Brown. I'd love to pick up another opener from somewhere. It's a good shot from Foster. To be honest, looks like a very fine young cricketer. Set that away for 4. That's a good stroke. Get that away for 4. For 50. Foster, that's good innings. 50 off 65 deliveries. It's allowed Powden Paul just to get himself in. Really like the looks of Powden Paul, Carson Murray. It's a good group of guys coming together and really delivering now for the Leeward Islands. Becoming a very dangerous opposition for anyone on our day. Drive down the ground, that's a good stroke. 93 for 1. Foster will get quite a good bit of middle out of that. That's 4 more. Some good productive cricket strokes here around the ground. 108 for 1. It's been a great session for the Leeward Islands. Foster very much scoring very freely. The 2 batsmen that have been in so far struggled a wee bit. Just continue to do what he needs to do. It's to 27 off 63, 71 off 88 for Foster. Foster moving towards hopefully another 100 in his career. Barbados got Jamaica 100 for 6, 142 for 1 for Guyana. That's just a full toss. That's just being punished. It's a no ball as well. Just for a little terrible delivery. It's a good shot. This well control of the pool there as Pelton Pool. Yeah, we're just starting to lift gears a wee bit. And when we've lifted gears, we've seen the demise of Foster. He'll go for 83, brings Carson Murray to the crease. He'll just have to play himself in. Couple of very nice strokes, and that is another 50 for Pelton Paul. That bat has been raised so many times this season. I think he's a very, very good talent. Again, someone the West Indies should be looking at just as a guy that is consistent in that top order. In a very difficult position of 3 as well. It's a good shot from Carson Murray. So we've been together for a lot of big partnerships this season, especially in the one-day format. That's a beautiful drive. Leant on that nicely as Pelton Ball. That away as well, and 200 up for the Leeward Islands. Scoring very, very freely, going around about 4 and over, which is exactly the sort of pace we want to score at. Oh, he could be out. Carson Murray. He's done all the hard yards and he's gone. Brings Andrew in. $209 for 3. Keep the momentum going. Fully in our favour. Hines to Paul. Paul will hook that away for 4. 224 for 3. Rocks off the back foot as well. Still, Islands be happy with how the session has gone. They've really moved the score on, but they've lost the wicket of Andrew, and it's a wee bit of an opening here now for Trinidad and Tobago. They cricket quite aggressively. Mitchell does score his runs at a quite frenetic rate, so it'll be quite exciting to see how he accumulates. You just have to say to Pelton Paul, like, just work it round and get the odd boundary yourself. But he's gone too, being castled by Little for 84, and it's just a wee bit of a dicey position now for the Leeward Islands after being in such a strong one. Stroke makers are really going to come in now, lift the scoring. 257 for 5 after 65 overs. Barbados bowled Jamaica out for 219 in that game. Guyana Cricket Club 225 for 1. Mandel was someone incredibly good that we'll have to look out for when we play them. I think we will take the attack to the bowling. Just think we can't go into our shells here. We've just got to try and get what we can get. It's credit to the bowlers that have stuck in. They've stuck to the task. They've had periods where they've been dominated, but they have taken a good spell of wickets here. 2 for 95 for Little. Mitchell will get hold of that. That's a Shot that's gone off the bat very quickly. Andre Giddens can bat some time here. He is very dangerous as well. Run rate is above 4 and over. This is a dangerous wee period for the Trinidad and Tobago side like we are. Leeward Islands have decided to take the game on. These are very handy runs. Mitchell is gone. And we'll get Mitchell for 37. Chad Peters in now. Doesn't bother Andre Giddens. We are just going to score fast anyway. 320 for 6. Chad Peters, he got a few scores in the one-day comp, Chad Peters. Some very handy knocks. Can that continue? Good from Andre Giddens anyway. Like, just, we lost a good steady amount of wickets. Him and Mitchell came together and decided to counter-attack. It's looking likely for a 50. And that's just a full toss that has been expected to be hit. Ramdean, Peters. Peters will get a lucky edge away for 4. Good area from Ramdean. Peters is just having none of that. He's climbing into that delivery. 348 for 6. Made that 352 for 6 now. And this is getting away on Trinidad and Tobago now. That's 50 for Andre Giddens. Well batted from the all-rounder. Tell you what, Chad Peters is a very good productive number 8 here. This is damaging to Trinidad and Tobago, this. Fastest 50 of 40 deliveries. 33 off 27 for Peters as well. He's gone. Very productive 34 though. Robert Marley. He'll come in. He'll play his strokes as well. And he's gone. He's gone for a duck. Some steady hands for the next wee bit as we get close to that 400. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Out for 50 out of 51 is Giddens. Might be a good idea to get some overs at the opposition tonight. 376 all out in the 86th over. A lot of good efforts there. 84 top score, 83 for Foster. 50 out of 51 for Giddens. 37 and 34 for Mitchell and Peters. Durand, 5 for 83. That will be his best figures for the team. Joshua Little did a reasonable job, 3 for 129. Now it's a case of getting into good channels and trying to get some early Trinidad and Tobago wickets. Not giving an inch, these two bowlers. Marley in and Peters in now. Might tone it down a wee bit and just try to tighten up at both ends. The two youngsters getting through a lot of work here, just getting battle hardened in this mode. Grant gone for 31 off 108. Puran looking reasonable. Kamal Puran. 99 for 1 after 40. Gittins in. Peters in at the other end. Trying to look after Chad Peters. Redbert Marley in. Redbert Marley will get the wicket of Solozano for 29. So it's a key wicket. Again, just really testing these youngsters' durability out. Like they're main threats. James has got his second wicket. He's bowled quite nicely, actually. 2 for 48. Chad Peters, Marley in. Trying to get to that new ball. Run looking quite good. New 242 for 3 after 80. Trying to get something out of the new ball. It's been a great innings from Kamal Puran. Nicholas Puran doing a great job as well. Really taking the game away from Leeward Islands. We've got a good score on the board. That's what's helped. 178 for Kamal Paran. So he can open up an end for us. Other main bowlers haven't bowled too much compared to the openers. 362 for 4. End of day 2. And it's a good day for Trinidad and Tobago. Just haven't looked like getting wickets, really. Defensive strike, run early. He's gone for 88. Peters in good channels to George. George gone for 37. Chad Peters. I want to get that average down a wee bit more. Hines now out for 11. Good spell from Chad Peters. This is devastating. This is 127 run lead for Trinidad and Tobago. 503 for 7. And we're batting to save the match here. Just got to get some runs on the board again. Got a good enough batting lineup to probably see them off. Brown gone for naught. He's not in good form. Brown, he'll be probably dropped out of the team for the next game. He's not listed really as an opener though. Just had to fill in a gap there. And how good of form this man here has been in. Consistency. And just, he'll have to do it again. 28 for 1. We are scoring quite quickly in this innings so far. Trying to erase the deficit, I suppose. Set them 240 with 2 sessions to bat or something like that. Good enough to bowl them out, that'll be the question in the 4th innings. Got to worry about raising the deficit first though. Make sure we bat a substantial amount of time. Out for 36, Powden Paul. That's a key wicket. Trinidad and Tobago will strike. Competition, we're going to have to sort of play a good brand of cricket consistently in the 5 games. It's a short season. Realistically, you'll have to win 4 games to be guaranteed probably a good shot at the title. Probably can't afford to lose any. It's good from Foster. He gets that away for 4. He's put up another 50 in his career. He's very consistent getting to 50 at the moment. That consistently will continue, but he's out. He's got himself out for 60. Now it's a lot of work to do now in this next session. Bit of mature batting required just to get the lead built up. Anything over 150 is dangerous, especially against the calibre of the bowling attack that Leeward Islands possess. 7. Lead by 9, but effectively 9 for 4 in this innings. Our key is just to bat some relatively good time out of this game. Maybe push for that fighting draw. Of 24. Gittins with the boundary. Gonna need something out of Gittins here. He's gonna have to play a good composed knock here. This is a dicey position to be in. Got a wee bit of a lead, but at the same time we've lost 5 wickets. Murray is still hanging in there. He's just trying to find his feet at first class level. He's very good at the one-day format. This is a format where he can hopefully nurture himself into. I think he's good enough. That's a 6. Five for 5 again, going at 4 and over. Gonna need at least 180, 200 to try and defend. It's his first 50 at the level, Carson Murray. 57 off 113, 19 off 16 for Giddens. Want this lead to swell. It's 4. This is a key partnership, this. Murray and Gittins. 238 for 5. For 5. Oh, that's a key drop. Gittins has been given a life, and he can make you pay if you're not careful. Trying to really build up that lead. 247 for 5. We are trying to attack here, which is credit to how I want to play this season. Just going to show that we can win games from out of nowhere as well. Good shot from Murray. Oh, he's just got it past the diving field. I've got to ride our luck a little bit in this innings if we are to sort of survive in this this game. 262 for 5, and that is 44 or 41 for Giddens now. Oh, that's a beautiful drive from Murray. Exactly playing a great innings here. Giddens. Giddens plays the spin quite well. Hits that away for 4. That's a good 50. Back-to-back 50s for Andre Giddens in the first class game. That average to 36. He's handy. He's a very handy player to have, and we are just upping the pace. This is great counter-attacking batting from the Leeward Islands. Trying to up the scoring. 164 the lead. 117 run partnership at a crucial time. Lead of 164. To 98. There has Carson Murray. Giddens continues on. .99 for Murray, and that's his first class 100. Great batting, under pressure. The captain delivers. Carson Murray, that's his first, and first of hopefully many. He's gone though, he's just gone after reaching that 100, just his lack of concentration there. He's gone for 101. Brings Chad Peters in. Chad Peters is in and out. Marley in now. Into day 3, 181 the lead, 3 wickets in hand. We need a little bit more to probably scare Trinidad and Tobago. Giddens has been dropped. Just going to have to try and pile on some handy runs here. A couple of handy 20s or something like that. We will be probably out all in this session. Some Gittens magic. He's gone. It's gone 321 for 8 now. James is in. Trying to whip away a few for 4 at least. Has he got enough on that? Yes, he has. He's got 4. Is that going to be enough? 202 the lead on this surface. Informed batsman for Trinidad and Tobago. Radbert Marley will come in. 27 for 1 now. That's a good delivery from Marley. It's 22 years of age, Radbert Marley. He's shown that he is getting that experience. He's a good enough cricketer. Giddens and Peters now. Just apply some pressure. Giddens will get the good area to Paran in the 48 for 2 now. Won't give this game out without a whimper. Mitchell will be back. Not conceding really any runs. James is back into the attack. 81 for 2. Marley back, just rotating. Peters in. Just when the game was just Trinidad and Tobago's way, another wicket has fallen. Up for 32. Really need to get the wicket of Paran somehow. Gittins, he'll be back in. We need a magical spell from someone. I think Trinidad and Tobago are going to be too good here on this particular game. We just haven't scored enough. Solazano. It's gone. Mitchell strike twice in the over, 162 for 5. Bring Radbert Marley back. Can we strike a couple more times? Looks like Nicholas Paran has had a say in that game, and they will win by 5 wickets, Trinidad and Tobago, and it's a loss for us. And that's probably the campaign where we probably won't win the title, but that's okay. We will be playing Barbados offline, and then you've got Guyana Cricket Club coming up. So smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time for more Leeward Island Cricket.